Hello and welcome to Wellness with the Gardeners. I'm Dre and I'm Lulu. I was just dancing to some good music.
So
anyway,
you're Dre and you're Lulu?
Oh, I'm Dre and my wife Lulu.
Right.
Alright. Well, we're here today. We're talking about cereal. We've been getting questions about how to make the cereal that we have talked about. Well, we're here to educate you today about the cereal. We go to Whole Foods and we get the grains of the ingredients that we use. Well, my wife is going to be helping me here today to give you a proper demonstration and to show you how easy it is to make. First of all, our cereal do not have any gluten in it. And let me educate a little bit about gluten. Gluten, the only grains gluten comes from is wheat, rye, and barley.
That's right.
Wheat, rye, and barley. So whenever you go to the store and you see on a cereal box says gluten-free, look on the ingredients. If you see barley, wheat, or rye on it, that means it has gluten. Don't let them fool you.
That's right.
Now the cereal that we're making, we believe we have the best cereal in the world, and we want to share that with you all. Now, we want to start with by showing you the grains. My wife, I'm going to get a close-up view, and my wife is going to show you and how for you to identify the grains.
Hello all. As my husband said, I'm going to go ahead and point every one of these grains as he comes up a little bit closer. This is millet, and this is what we talk about all the time, what we use as a rice substitute. Quinoa is another one that we use. This is red quinoa. We also have black quinoa right over here, another great grain. We have buckwheat grain. It's really good for you as well. We have sprouted quinoa, another type of quinoa. We have roasted buckwheat, and as you can see, these are all great grains and seeds that we all need.
Now, these grains right here, these are the ones that we put in the coffee grinder and grind. These set of grains here, we do not put them in the coffee grinder, because if you do, it's going to clog up your grinder. So my wife is going to go ahead and show you what grains they are.
Okay, as my husband already mentioned to you, these grains we do not grind. We have black chai seed in the raw form. We have golden flax seeds. We have the brown flax seeds. We have unsweetened dried shredded coconuts. We have unhulled brown sesame seeds. We have white sesame seeds raw and hulled, and this is the hemp seeds. And we also have amaranth grain. So listen, these are filled with vitamins. Come on, you gotta get with this. And also, this is gluten-free oats. Okay?
All right. So what we're going to do is take these grains and we're going to put it into the coffee grinder, which is behind where my wife is.
The Cuisinart.
Alright, so I'm going to carefully go over and try to get all those grains mixed together so we can put it into that grinder.
That's right. You want to be careful as you do this. We don't want to waste any of these grains because it is so expensive.
You get the measuring cup, babe.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, you can give me the bowl there to just mix it around.
So you want to make sure that you mix it very well. And look at all these beautiful colors. This is what your food is supposed to look like. Very beautiful. Filled with colors, different grains. We need that in our diet every day. And I think I've gotten a great mix of these grains. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the measuring cup.
Alright, let me help you there, huh? Okay. So now we've got those 6 grains all mixed together, the ones that we do grind in the coffee blender.
This is 2 cups.
And this is 2 cups. But just for demonstration, we usually have 1 cup, measure 1 cup of each grain that we use. But just to make it easy for you to understand, we just got a little bit of each grain. So we pour it into the coffee grinder. And the 2 cup actually holds. Just press this to start it. Hold on a second. My wife is going to press the button to start it. Just want to get a close-up view of that. So as you can see, all the grains are in there.
And I'm just going to press this button. Look at that.
Stop it. Okay, we stop it because the container down there is filled. So we just go ahead and pull it out. Lift the top off there and empty it into the bowl.
This is how it looks after it's been grind.
As you can see,
it's just beautiful.
It's
nice.
Beautiful. Now we're going to grind the rest. Put the cover back on there.
And this is a very easy machine to use. It's not hard at all.
Push it back to all the way to it look good. Stop it. All right, okay. Go ahead and pour the rest out. And that's it.
Sorry for all the noise.
Okay, now we take all these grains that we do not blend and we combine them with this. You need for me to help you, hon?
Yeah, just so I can get all these beautiful grains without any of them falling on the floor.
Alright, I am coming over. Okay, now we take the oats, which is 2 cups, and we blend it all. To use a wire whisk, hon. Go ahead and stir it.
And after we mix all of this together, we have a storage that we put it in, okay? We put it in one of our container, which is right over here. And as you can see, it's just beautiful, and we put it in our refrigerator, and we refrigerate it.
And for me and my wife, that there would last us over
5 months.
5 months?
Yeah, this is...
Or close to 5 months?
Yeah.
So basically, that's how we make our cereal right there.
Right there. And then, from this point on, honey, if you want to come, I'm going to show them the product, the way we cook it and the way we boil it. Okay?
All right.
Where's my measuring cup? Okay, so when I'm ready to boil it, I simply take 1 cup of cereal. Okay? Just 1 cup of my cereal.
With a teaspoon of salt, which is optional.
So I have 1 cup. And remember, for every 1 cup of cereal, you want to have 3 1/4 cup of water. Okay? 3 1/4 cup of water. And you just let the water come to a boil. And you stir this in. And you want to bring it down to a medium to low heat so it can simmer for 10 minutes. That's it. Only take 10 minutes for it to cook, okay? And when you have your finishing product right over here, this is how it looks like, guys. This is your cereal.
And see, that's 1 cup right there.
And it spreads. That's what you need to understand. It really spreads. And this might last us because we have cereal twice a week. This is gonna be our cereal for 2 days.
For 2 days.
So
now,
from that point on, if I cook in advance, I store it in the refrigerator, and when I wanna have it for breakfast, this is how we do it. Honey, did you wanna put that so you can see?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, we usually just put like a 1/2 cup into a bowl. That's good right there, hon.
Right there.
Now you might look at that and you're like, man, that doesn't look like cereal. It looks thick. And how can I eat that? But actually my wife do eat it that way sometimes.
Yes.
And you can go ahead and get the milk, hon.
Okay. And you just want to have 3/4 cup of the milk. Okay? 3/4 cup. Not much. You don't want a lot of milk. Are you seeing this, guys? Just 3/4 cup. 3/4 cup of milk.
And you can use almond milk, coconut milk, or soy milk.
Or soy milk, that's right.
You just pour that over.
And listen, guys, remember, you can have it like this with a little bit of agave. Alright?
Right, we put, you can lift the bottle up, hon, show them the agave.
Agave?
Yeah, if you want to have it sweetened just a bit, you can put some agave.
Like a teaspoon.
A teaspoon or a tablespoon. Or, if you don't have the agave,
Maple
you can
syrup.
use the maple syrup. Make sure it is U.S. grade A dark amber maple syrup.
Okay, and also, guys, I like to put everything over the edge. I love flavors, and that's one thing about me. So I do a teaspoon of this
Cinnamon.
Okay, there it is. A teaspoon of cinnamon, guys, just so I can have all the great flavors that I love. You just sprinkle that over it. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it makes you want to have it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Why not go ahead and pour some of the agave on it, hon?
All right.
Usually that's what we use, the agave.
Absolutely. Just a teaspoon or less, because you really want to make sure you're paying attention to your sugar intake. You don't want to have too much sugar at all. But what's so great about this, it keeps you full for a longer period of time, okay? And you just put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. And that's what I'm going to do.
Between 2 to 5 minutes and you're good.
Because the grain is already hot, I'm only going to put it in there for 1 minute, okay?
Alright, while they're waiting, we can go ahead and demonstrate the detox before.
Remember, honey, if you want to come and demonstrate the detox.
Okay, I am coming, honey.
He's doing such a great job. I'm so proud of him.
Okay.
There you go, honey.
I'm trying. Well, and as usual, before we do have our main course in the mornings, we would get the lemon juice or lime juice, just a teaspoonful, in a warm cup of water.
That's right.
Just mix it. That right there. And this is it. This is our detox before we have our main course in the morning. Just the lime juice. And the other mornings we have the aloe vera. 15 minutes before the main course. Okay, are we getting closer to that?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I'm so done.
All right, get these out your way for you, and get the fruits. Okay, go ahead. And form them.
And usually, okay, my husband's gonna come a little closer. This is the finished product. I tend to love it either way, either thicker or with, you could put less than 3/4 cup of a milk if you want. But as you can see, this is how it looks. It's beautiful. You could have it like this.
How liquid it is.
It's all up to you. You could have it like this, or you could have it a little bit thicker. It's all about your preference. And we usually eat it with the apple. You know, we always want to have our fruits. My husband likes to cut it up and put it in his cereal. I like to eat my apples separately, or sometimes we put pears in it. You just gotta play with it and see what works best. Yeah, grapes. So these are our breakfast. So we just eat our fruits in the cereal or separate. So it's all about your preference. And I hope that you'll try this because this is filled with vitamins and minerals. I mean, you need grains in your diet. It's all about getting the grains.